So you're excited after all?
Just having a look.
It's a nice view. I usually forget to look out. Your bag looks pretty bulky. What have you got in there?
My notebook.
Casey,
I'm a journalist.
for your high school paper.
I'm writing an article. I don't get why it's such a big deal.
It's a distraction. You've always got your nose in that thing. Casey, look, I need your cooperation. Your help today.
Fine, I guess.
Imagine if you were stuck in bed all day. No one coming to visit you, not even your family.
Heaven.
Pardon? It's only for a few days. Just be good, please.
Give me a sec. All good now. See you later, Mrs. Beaumaris.
Thanks, Ted.
So what are you going to be up to?
I'm helping my mum.
Mrs. B, good luck.
Casey, come on. We've got a long day ahead of us. There'll be no time for dawdling. All right. Here we are.
Now, who are you?
Huh?
The name's Esther. What's yours?
Casey.
I'm Casey. Wonderful name. Very original. Well, nice to meet you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to go solve a mystery about a goat.
Casey, come here.
She said she's up for it.
Right, okay. All right. Lily, this is Casey.
Hi, Casey.
I'll be busy in the general ward, so come see Lily if you need anything. Now, your job is to go to each of the patients' rooms and spend some time with them. Oh, Lily, did you find a spare fob watch?
Yeah, I think so. It's here somewhere.
See if the patients need anything, but otherwise just give them a bit of company. Got that?
Yep. Found it.
Great. All right. Catch you later, Case.
Bye, Mum.
Okay, here you go. You can use it to keep track of the time. A lot goes on in a hospital. You can't be everywhere at once. I'll be busy today, so you're going to have to choose how you spend your own time.
What do you do?
Oh, me? Well, I'm a nurse, so some days it feels like a bit of everything. A lot of everything. When Joni quit, she left some big shoes to fill. The main thing is we've got to make sure the patients don't feel neglected. All right. Now, Mrs. Vaughan's room is just down the hall. That's a good place to start. She's really friendly. If I'm not off doing something, I'm usually just here. So head back anytime you need help.
Hello, dear. Come in, come in. Casey Beaumaris. My, you must have grown a mile a minute since I last saw you. How tall you've grown.
Nice to see you, Mrs. Vaughan.
Ida. Please, Ida. We're all friends here. Welcome to the hospital. Come in, please. Make yourself at home.
There was a nurse that quit recently. Joni?
Oh, I haven't heard that name in a little while. Yes, Joni.
When did she leave?
Oh, I couldn't tell you. It was a couple of weeks ago, I believe. Perhaps a month. I lose track of time up here.
How long was she here for?
Oh, a fair while. She started just before we did the transfer up here. Probably about 6 months back.
Do you think she's coming back?
Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't expect so.
This feels weird.
What does, dear?
Just, I don't know. Are you okay with me being in your room?
Oh, of course. Let me let you in on a secret. We oldies love company. We'll just tell you if we want some time to ourselves.
But what should I be doing?
Just do whatever you're comfortable with, dear. Be sure to enjoy your day today.
Back, Mrs. Vaughn. Hi there, Casey. Want to top up?
Oh, yes, please.
How are you two getting on?
Good.
Good stuff.
Thank you, dear.
All right. I'll see you later today, Mrs. Vaughn. You too, Casey.
Bye-bye.
What was your childhood like?
Oh, my childhood. Let me think. It was quite a while ago now. What do you want to know?
When were you born?
A revealing question, but I'll bite. 'Twas the year 1899. The turn of the century was upon us. I was born just before Confederation, back when this was the colony of Victoria.
What was your family like?
My family. All right, give me a moment. Well, my father worked in the coal mines. That's why we came down here. My family. My mum was busy all the time. By the time I was born, there were 4 of us. Soon to be more on the way. I don't know how she did it.
What was your dad like?
Dad? Well, he was a good man, a hard man. Before here, he was up in Kalgoorlie. We couldn't be with him then. It was too remote. Down here, he said, everything was soft and easy. Only a few miles to the beach. That's from where we lived back then. Papers come on the day they're printed. He treated us kids like city folk.
What was your mum like?
I loved her. But is it strange to tell you that I didn't really know her? Between raising 7 children, tending our garden and animals, clothing, meals, church on Sunday, she passed when I was in my 20s, sad to say. Same as my father. But he passed from black lung.
Do you know anything about this airship?
A little, I suppose.
I'm writing an article about the airship. I'm going to discover its mysteries and reveal them to the world.
Oh, how thrilling. What would you like to know?
Do you know where it came from?
Not really, unfortunately. I mean, the brochure said that it used to be a luxury German airliner. Oh, Mr. Bruce would be a good person to ask. He was a passenger on the ship, I believe, back when it was in commission. His room is on the level below this one, in the same spot, I think.
I wanted to ask about the people who work here, other than Mum.
Oh, well, I know a few of them. There's the nurses, Ted, who runs the shuttle, Devon the cook. Then there's Dr. Shen and... who is it? Dr. Alavi. And the director, of course, Mr. Pettigrew.
Is there anyone else?
Well, I'm not sure. I spend most of my time in this ward, which is only a section of the hospital. The nurses often have to rush off to the general ward when there's an emergency.
Thanks.
You're welcome, dear. It was like a little memory test.
I might go and have a look around.
Okay, then. I'll see you later, dear.
Hello.
Hi. Sorry, am I bothering you?
No. I am Mr. Bruce.
Are you a patient?
I am a resident. Yes.
My name is Casey.
Casey, please stay. If you might also enjoy the view.
Excuse me, Mr. Bruce. It's time to get back to your room.
Yes. Excuse us, miss.
Hello. Hello? Hello? Anyone there? Is this thing working?
Twice. I'll leave you to your nap, Mr. Bruce.
Oh, so this is your room.
Yes,
May I sit with you for a bit?
that is fine.
Do you know why Joni quit?
Joni?
The nurse, Joni.
Joni, it is familiar. I'm old. My memory.
Do you remember the other nurses?
The new nurse, Lily. And I remember Giuseppe.
I haven't met Giuseppe.
Ah, Joe.
Nope.
I do not remember Joni. I am sorry.
I wanted to ask you about the airship.
The Gräfin, Isabella. I know some. I would voyage upon the Bella before the war, when I was young. Perhaps ask me more after my rest.
Oh, okay.
The boy, Theodore, he knows much of the ship.
Where is he?
Perhaps the cafeteria.
Thanks, Mr. Bruce. Do you know anything about the patient in room 216?
216? I don't know room numbers.
Her room is full of plants.
Ah, I believe Miss Tommy Hummel.
Do you know why she doesn't talk?
No, ask a nurse or Mrs. Wan. They are friends.
I might leave you for now.
Very well.
Hi again.
Who are you?
Casey. We met before,
Are you sure?
near the elevator. meant to spend time with you, with each of the patients. Are you all right?
I'm perfectly fine, thank you. I just haven't been given my medicine yet. Now, why are you in my room?
I just told you.
You did?
I'm here to spend time with you.
Well, in that case, come in already. Have a seat over there. Don't mind me. I'm just battling this confounded puzzle. Sure-footed mountain goat. 4 letters.
The mountain goat?
What? You've got it?
That was what you were talking about this morning.
Oh. Did I say the answer too?
You just walked off.
Well, that's very helpful. This just won't do. The staff here are intolerably inefficient. Have you seen them? Just strolling about. What if there was an emergency?
Did you know Joni?
Joe? He's a nurse here.
Not Joe. Joni.
Oh, Joni. Hopeless nurse. Nice enough, but absolutely hopeless.
Was Joni unhappy here?
I don't see why she would be. This seems to be a pretty cushy kind of place to work. I didn't have those kinds of opportunities when I was her age, let me tell you.
Where is Joni now?
Well, I may be able to find out, but in order for me to do so, you need to leave.
Why?
If I could tell you, you wouldn't need to leave, would you? Go on, skedoodle.
Hey, Case. Oh, hey.
Joni.
Now, Esther.
Ah, hello there. That's right, you're the Beau Morris girl. And of course, that's why you're here. It all comes together.
What's coming together?
You haven't been told. Well, that's an interesting decision. In any case, if you've been kept in the dark, I'll have to do the same. Apologies, my dear. Now, your name, Prithee.
My name is Casey.
Casey, is it? Very well, very well. My name is Neil Avery. You might have heard of me. It's a pleasure to meet you. Come in. Have a seat.
Mr. Avery, did you know Joni?
Joni? Joni? Oh, yes, of course. Where is she? Have you seen her recently?
Do you know why she quit?
That's right. Well, I couldn't tell you why. She just up and left. Along with 3 of my books. I've been lending her spare copies of a few of my nascent works.
Do you know who would know more?
Oh, Esther, Mrs. Fitzgerald. She's sharp. She has certain uncanny abilities.
How would Mrs. Fitzgerald know more?
I think she'd prefer to induct you. I'll just say that I, for one, can vouch for Esther's astuteness.
Thanks, Mr. Avery.
Oh, not at all, my dear. Excuse me for a moment. Good morning, Mrs. Vaughan. How are you this fine?
Well,
May I have a moment of your time?
Oh, of course. Is anything the matter?
Not at all. All I require is that you pay attention.
Certainly.
I was chatting to Felix, Mr. Pettigrew, the director.
Yes.
He was asking me for advice regarding the visit on Sunday.
The what?
Oh, my apologies. I didn't realize you hadn't been told. On Sunday, there's a very important person coming by. He'll be checking out the place, making sure it's all up to code, you know? Dotting and crossing.
Oh, okay then. Well, thank you for...
I'll likely be taking him on a tour of this place, showing him around. It's going to have to be spick and span. We'll all do our bit to tidy up the place. You'll have to put that knitting away for starters. Yes, there'll be no time for frivolous activities. We need to focus, to prepare. I've got to go. I've got to spread the word. We've got to get this place presentable. Goodbye, Mrs. Vaughan.
Goodbye, Mr...
Pea and ham.
Is that Mrs. Fitzgerald?
I choose to neither confirm nor deny.
I need to mark you off, Mrs. Fitzgerald.
Well, mark off pea and ham.
All right, all right.
You haven't done anything funny with this, have you?
I didn't today, nor yesterday, and I won't tomorrow either.
I won't be anybody's proxy, I tell you.
No funny business, ma'am. I swear it.
Well, we'll see.
You're welcome.
Oh, good morning.
Hi.
Casey, right? I'm Ted. Sit if you want.
Cool. Hey,
Yeah,
do you know much about this place?
the ship? Sure. Well, some.
Have you explored this place much?
A bit.
Someone said to come ask you about it.
They did, eh? They told you, right?
So, what do you know?
It's old. Lots of old stuff on here. People's things.
Don't apologize. Just
See?
sit down already.
Where did you find that?
Just around the place.
But where exactly?
I gotta finish this.
Stop apologizing.
See you later.
It's just that I'm sad about our dear friend, his passing last night.
What? Who are you talking about?
Oh dear, you haven't heard.
Heard what?
Hugo, Mr. Falk, he's dead. Gone.
No, truly.
Dead as a doornail. or so.
Oh. Oh. Well, we had that tiff yesterday, but that doesn't make it my fault.
Heavens, no.
I didn't bring it about.
It was simply his time.
I don't do that kind of thing. You know that.
What, murder? I should hope not.
Well, one ought not to underestimate the extent of my powers, but I use them for good. Only good.
Of course. Of course. Ah, Casey. How are things? We're just, well, Mrs. Fitzgerald and I are having a discussion at the moment, but do come by mine in the afternoon.
Yes. Very well. Very well.
We'll have a good old yarn. Ah, yes, the weather. Rather warm.
Ah, Casey, there you are. Head over here for a lunch demonstration.
Yes, warm and
All right, so this is where you order food. This is the intercom, and say hi, Devon.
What?
Oh, oops.
That you, Lily?
Yes, it's me. Sorry, Casey's here. I'm showing her how to order.
Hi, Casey.
Hi.
Very well. When you're ready.
Okay, so you can order anything off the menu. Unfortunately, it's all
Sorry
soup.
that it's all soup. We're still getting the kitchen fitted out.
But it's
It's
good.
though. Hearty.
The options are on the menu on the wall. Just order when you're ready.
I'd like cream of corn soup, please.
Coming right up.
It usually doesn't take too long. Ah, it's on its way. There you go. Now, I've got to look after Miss Hummel. Feel free to come sit with us, or you can find somewhere else to sit and eat.
What do you think of her?
Could you send Tomies up
Oh,
next?
Casey.
Already on it.
Thanks, Dev.
She's taking over for that other
good.
one. You know, the nurse that quit out of nowhere.
Oh, Joni.
Yeah, that one.
I see. Staffing shortages are a devil to deal with.
Here we go, Miss
What
Hummel.
do you reckon of her?
Joni.
No, Casey.
Hell of a girl. Hell of a girl. She's going places.
Yes, well.
Hey, Case.
Oh, hi, Mum.
How's the morning been?
Clearly she's hiding something.
Where have you been?
In the general ward. Come on, Case. How's it been?
It's been good.
Good to hear. Have you been doing as you're told?
Why do I have to work so hard?
You've been on holidays for 6 weeks. Why can't you help out for just a few days?
I just remember.
I am helping.
Good. There's a lot that goes on up here, more than you might realise. You need to keep your nose out of those books to see it. All right, I've got to get back to it. I'll see you up at the shuttle at 6. See you then.
Well, I'd appreciate it.
Do you mind if I sit with you?
Ah, that's That's fine. We'd enjoy the company. Have you met Miss Hummel yet?
Hi, Miss Hummel.
Tommy is, well, the technical term is non-verbal. She doesn't speak to us, but she enjoys us speaking with her. We're pretty sure, and it's worth doing, just in case.
I heard someone talking about a VIP.
Huh? Oh, right. A government man is coming on Sunday. We've got to get the place spick and span by then.
Why is he visiting?
Oh, I'm not sure, to be honest. Must be something important. Mr. Pettigrew keeps ringing in about it. It's kind of why you're up here, actually. So the patients get a bit more attention, while we're running around like headless chooks. Yes?
I wanted to ask about Mr. Falk.
Oh, right. What did you want to know?
He was a patient here?
Yes. He was here as long as any other patient. Transferred up from the old hospital, along with Ida and Mrs. Fitzgerald.
What was he like?
He was a funny old fella. You would have liked him. Always eating ice cream bars. We'd find wrappers lying in his room.
I wish I'd met him.
I wish you had too.
Is there a way I could help with Miss Hummel?
Oh, just spending time with her is great. Oh, if you notice her watering can is empty, you could refill it. But otherwise, keep an eye on her perhaps, especially if she's out of her room unattended.
Do you know who Joni is?
Joni? Joni was a nurse here. She quit a couple of weeks back. Well, I say quit, but she just stopped showing up, I guess.
Do you know why Joni quit?
Oh, I don't know. Jo might. I never got to meet her.
Something suitable from my oeuvre.
Sure thing.
Ah, hello there, my dear. I'm just going through my collection. I need to select a book for my reading to Miss Hummel. Come on in, have a seat.
Mr. Avery,
Yes, my dear?
can you tell me what you know about the airship?
Ah, curious, are we? Very well. The year 1976. The man, Felix Pettigrew. He saw an opportunity that no one else had seen before. A derelict airship, floating above a nowhere town.
Hey, that's my town.
Ah, my sincerest apologies. Within just a few months, he had convinced the town council to convert it to a hospital. And with some clever marketing, he raised capital investment from across the globe. A year later, and here we are, airborne, aboard a modern medical marvel.
Why was it made into a hospital?
Why? Why not? It's lovely up here.
Do you know where it was built?
Oh, you know, Europe somewhere. Mr. Bruce might know. He's Viennese. Your curiosity about the ship's provenance is intriguing. I always keep an eye out for what is interesting the populace. Yes.
Hey, Mr. Avery. The man who passed away,
Mr. Falk?
what was he like?
Oh, Hugo. Exemplary. An exemplary character. Extraordinary vigour. Of course, in a hospital. Mortality is not unexpected. However, in a case like that of Mr. Falk, it comes rather more as a shock.
Did he have any family?
Oh, certainly. Falk. Now, I believe that's a Finnish name. He certainly had family here. Been here for 30 years or more, I'd heard him say. He'd certainly have family local to the area.
Why was it a shock?
Well, he was a vigorous fellow, as I said, bursting with energy. He had a kind word for any who crossed his path, but nor was he without a fiendish side, a true prankster. As one attains a certain age, one can less and less take for granted such a life force as his.
Were you friends?
Oh, of course. Thick as thieves we were, though he was charming with everyone, and certainly close with Mrs. Vaughan. Nonetheless, I always felt that he and I had a special rapport. Ah, I'd best get back to it, Casey. As my dear friend's example shows, there's not a moment to waste. I have so much in here. I must wrangle it and wrestle it, and inhume it upon that page.
Mr. Avery, can you tell me what you know about the VIP?
Ah, you won't rest until you discover the truth. I've had some information intimated to me by a certain influential person who I cannot name. There's a very important person visiting in a few days, a VIP from the government on Sunday around midday. That's all I can say for now. Aha! My failures in success. Somber, but ultimately uplifting. Yes, this is ideal. Come along with me. I'm headed to Miss Hummel's room, so you'll be spending time with 2 patients at once. That's certainly the most efficient way to be of assistance up here.
Aren't you keeping her company?
Well, certainly. And that's the point of this whole endeavor. So I'll do that. And, well, You can come by later if you like.
Oh, I'd like to come now.
Ah, well, in that case, let's go. Miss Hummel, I'm here to do a reading from one of my books. Yes? This is Ms. Tommy Hummel.
Hi, Miss Hummel.
This is Casey, Ms. Hummel. Casey. Very well. Take that seat over there. I'll stand. Better for my elocution. Well, I'll just find a place to start. Oh yes, I like this part. You'll appreciate this, young Miss Beaumaris. Failure is the first step on the rocky path to success. And it is a critical step. In fact, if you're not failing when you're starting out, you need to ask yourself, why? You must ask yourself, how can I take what I'm doing and cause it not to succeed? Now, you may think I'm being facetious, pulling your leg, as it were, but... Oh, struck a nerve, have we? Well, this was a controversial section of the piece, to be sure. I guarantee it's worthwhile to follow to the end, though. But failure is how you learn. The golden effigy of success is forged out of the miasma of failure. And thus, within the very letters of the word failure, variously rearranged with some phonetic accommodation, you will find your fair life. Oh, apologies. I'm a bit less prepared than I had expected. It's the impromptu nature of this reading. I should have gotten in touch with my publicist, really.
That's fine.
Yes, you go ahead. If you come back in, say, 10 or 15, then we'll really be off to the races.
Lily?
Yes?
Esther was talking about an argument she was having with Mr. Folk last night.
Ah, those two got into it every now and then. Mr. Folk was quite sceptical of Mrs. Fitzgerald's beliefs.
Which beliefs?
Oh, you know, horoscopes, UFOs, ghosts, this and that.
Do you know what the fight was about?
I wasn't there. I'm not sure. If it was in the cafeteria, Mr. Avery might have been around. He usually eats with Esther. Hey, Dev. Are you able to start on Mr. Bruce's dinner?
Right, the salmon.
That's the one.
It's already on the go.
I think does he have that every Friday?
Like clockwork. I've got his whole week mapped out down here.
Well, there you go.
Should be ready just after 3.
Thanks, Devon. And there we go.
You're back. Good. In you come. Take a seat.
Could you tell me about Mr. Folk?
Oh, right. He was a patient here.
I hadn't met him before, down in town.
No, he lived a little ways away. His name was Hugo. There's a start. What else? He was funny. He loved a practical joke. And he was quite set in his ways, too. He could be quite stubborn. Got on very well with your mother, he did. And the staff. Always very respectful. He would have, I think, he would have liked you around.
Hi there, dearie.
Mrs. Fitzgerald, you've met Casey here?
Course. Just thought I'd pop by and, well, express my condolences.
Oh, yes, well, thank you.
What a day. It's the first time we've lost someone up here. Thought it would be Bouchard to go first, myself.
Oh, Mrs. Fitzgerald, that's a bit callous.
If you say so. I suppose they'll have the service up in Melbourne, with his family being up there.
Yes, I suppose so.
What a shock. What a bright shock.
Hmm.
Well, I just thought I'd come by and see how you're doing. He was a great friend. A friend to all. To you, in particular.
Yes.
In fact, I was just wondering if you felt anything peculiar after his passing.
Oh, Mrs. Fitzgerald, this just isn't the time.
Isn't the time for what?
For your mystical musing.
Oh, but I think you'd...
I just prefer not to talk about that. Thank you very much.
Well, fine. Suit yourself. My condolences, anyway.
Thank you for coming. Goodbye.
Are you all right?
Oh, yes. I'm fine. Thank you.
Do you know Miss Hummel?
Oh, Tony. Yes, certainly. We're good friends.
Do you know why she doesn't speak?
No. I'm not quite sure. The staff probably have some theories.
I want to find out more about her. Is her past a mystery?
Oh, well, I suppose. If you're interested, I don't know too much about her past.
Aren't you interested in her past?
I have been curious every now and then, I must admit. But there aren't many ways to find out more. Then again, I'm not a journalist. If you discover anything, do let me know. Tommy enjoys company, so feel free to spend time with her. She enjoys conversation as well. You can speak with her about whatever you'd like, whatever's on your mind.
What are you knitting?
Oh, this? Just a scarf.
Is it going to have a pattern?
Yes, I think so. My pattern work is shocking, but I'm going to give it a go nonetheless.
Do you like knitting?
Actually, not usually. To tell you the truth, my work is usually pretty shoddy. But I'm enjoying this.
Who's it for?
Oh, well, I'll give it to Philip and my cousin. Plus, I just feel like knitting.
Have you heard about a VIP coming to visit?
What's that?
A very important person.
Oh? No, not really. That's a strange term.
I heard that there's a visitor coming on Sunday.
Maybe it's a pop star. What was the name of that fellow? He had a movie come out. The Man Who Fell Down. Oh, that's not right.
Do you have any other clues?
No, unfortunately. We'll just have to wait and see.
Can I ask you something about Esther and Mr. Folk?
Oh, well, I suppose. What is it?
I heard that the two of them had a fight yesterday. Sometime recently, anyway.
That's just what they were like. Riling one another up.
Do you know what it was about?
It would have been over some silly thing as per usual. I mean, if I overheard, I didn't catch all the details. I tend to tune out when the two of them go at it, if I'm honest.
Esther seems hard to get along with.
Oh, I don't know about that. She and Mr. Avery get along famously. I think it was just their personalities, to be frank. I think they both enjoyed a bit of antagonism.
Okay, well, thanks.
Is this for the article?
I haven't decided yet.
Oh, mysterious. Very well, Miss Beaumaris. Keep me in suspense.
Do you mind if I have a look at your shelf?
Oh, please do. It's just a bunch of knickknacks, really.
Is this you?
Which? Oh, yes, that's me. And the family.
Your sons?
Yes.
How old are they now?
They're... Well, there's my husband Gerald, who has passed, rest his soul. There's Paul on the left there. He's 64 this year. And there's Thomas on the right, who would have turned 60 this year. Rest his soul.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Not at all, dear.
Still knitting?
Yes, yes.
Hi, Casey. Did you need anything?
Oh, I might have tea in here later if that's not too much of a bother.
Of course. That'll be fine. And is your knee still acting up?
Much better today, thank you.
Good, good. Well, I'll see you for tea.
That you will. That's Toddy.
Hi, Toddy. See you later,
It's
Mrs. Vaughan.
Ida, remember?
Oops, sorry, Ida.
Goodbye, dear.
Young Miss Beaumaris, a pleasure to see you again. Do come in. Have a seat.
So, you work here?
Yes, this is my creation space.
What's that that mermaid?
Ah, yes. It's a gift from a paramour of mine. She told me to never lose it.
Where was it made?
Denmark. Well, that's what I've always assumed. I never did lose it.
It's lighter than it looks.
Yes. Hollow, I believe.
Is that a cassette player?
Oh, this. Portable dictation machine. Have you ever seen one before?
What does it do?
State of the art, this thing. Magnetic tape, battery operated, the works. I just press this button and say whatever I like. Genius, really. Then I can rewind and play it back anytime I like. Whatever I like. Genius, really. Then I can... What an invention, eh?
But does it play cassettes?
Oh, never mind, child.
Did you write all those books?
Oh, these. All my own work.
Who reads them?
Oh, everyone. All kinds of people from every walk of life. There's something in there for everyone.
Are they good?
I hope so. My fans tell me they are. It's hard for me to find much fault myself. But then, well, as you know, you are always your own harshest critic.
I might leave for the moment.
I see. Very well, my dear.
Could you leave me be? I have a busy afternoon.
Oh. Fine. As long as you're feeling better.
Interfering with my business. Sorry, my pets. Sorry, loves.
What?
Dr. Bouchard?
What are you here for? Time to turn me sunny side up?
I don't work here.
Then what are you doing in my room?
I'm here with my mum.
Well, you're in the wrong room.
Why do you think that?
There's no other explanation as to why you're bothering me.
I'm just meant to come to visit and keep people company.
Well, I have no desire for company. Good day.
Could Mrs. Thorpe please head to the lost property office on S2? Up the lift. Mrs. Thorpe.
Hi, Miss Hummel. Tommy? I'm just gonna have a look around, if that's okay. Your watering can is almost empty. You have a beautiful garden. You look after it, I suppose. I wonder how you got all these. Maybe your family? Some of those pots look like the ones we used to have at our house. I just said that I should just speak with you, if I want to. It's been interesting up here so far. Lily has been nice, but the staff up here seem really busy, rushing around all over the place. Guess that's why I'm here. I've been to see Esther. She's interesting. She seems to know a lot about different things. I suppose that happens when you're old. I saw Dr. Bouchard before. She's changed a lot since I last saw her. She looks a bit scary now. Thanks for listening to me. I might, I'll refill this for you. Here you go. Are you going to water the flowers? Goodbye, Tommy. Miss, Hummel.
Hello. Miss...
Hi, Mr. Bruce. Mr. Bruce?
Yes?
Did Esther and Mr. Folk fight a lot?
Nostradamus. I believe so. They are both of strong opinions.
Whose side are you on?
I do not participate. My opinion is not requested.
Do you know what they were fighting about?
Mrs. Fitzgerald is a disciple of starmongers. The arguments are not mine to discuss.
Did you know Mr. Folk?
Yes, I knew him.
Do you know much about him?
He was a fisherman, I believe. He was very close to Miss Hummel and Mrs. Vaughan. I did not know him well.
Was he sick?
I am not sure. That is enough questions, please.
Oh, sorry.
There is no problem.
Casey, to the nurse's station, please.
That's Mum.
Time to go?
Yeah. Have a nice night, Mr. Bruce.
And to you.
There you are. It's past 5. Ted'll be waiting.
Sorry.
Yes, well, I just can't be tracking you down all the time. Let's go then. All right. Let's get home. Damn, I think we're out of leftovers. Oh, I'll throw something together.
I met Miss Hummel. It was a bit strange at first. I like her.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Avery was talking a lot about the visit. On Sunday?
Yes. Just 2 days away now. Not looking forward to tomorrow. So, did you see many other patients? You did, didn't you?
Of course. I mean, I did as much as I could.
Listen, Casey. Up there you can't half do things. When you're working, you have to focus. Look, just... Maybe I shouldn't have... Never mind. I've got to check these over. Give me a minute.
It's a windy one today.
What time did you sleep last night?
Don't ask. You're quiet.
Just admiring the view.
Oh, yes. Bit cloudy.
Hey, Mum. Miss Wesley says that journalism has to have a balance of sources. So, I think I should talk to some of the staff.
I'm staff. Talk to me.
Do you think I could talk to some of the doctors?
Is this for an actual assignment?
Can't I just talk to them? Why do you always have to stop me from doing what I want?
That's a little melodramatic, Casey. Just let me think a bit. Whatever you do, don't bother the nurses. I'll check with Dr. Shen about a chat, but no promises. I doubt you'll have the time. Casey?
Yeah?
Try to be a bit more helpful today, if you can. I have quite enough to worry about at the moment.
You don't need to worry.
Oh, well, just try, Casey. Please. Now let me rest my eyes for a bit.
We're here. Sorry for the bumps.
That's fine, Ted. Let's go. We need to get a start. Remember, Casey, it's a big day.
Yes, Mum.
Make yourself useful.
Yes, Mum.
I've got to head to the nurse's station. I'll see you later.
Bye.
Oh, hello, dear. Wonderful to see you again. Come, take a seat by me here. Oh, my poetry book. Do you like poetry? Don't answer that. No one likes poetry at your age. But those are good poems in that book.
Do you know anything about the golden bears in Tommy's room?
Oh, on the dresser.
Yeah.
They're awards of some kind. I'm not sure what for, though. They've been in Tommy's room since she moved in, I believe.
Do you know why Dr. Bouchard is so angry?
Ah, so you've met her. Dr. Bouchard. Well, she's in a lot of pain. And according to the doctors, she's got weeks left to live. Poor woman.
Can't they cure her?
Some illnesses don't have a cure, especially at our age.
See you later, Ida.
See you, Casey.
Room cleared out.
It's on the list.
You both know the drill here. Keep to the schedule, take your breaks. And regardless of what's going on...
Patience first.
One more day.
All right.
Yep.
Hey, Casey.
Hi. Lily?
Yeah?
I saw some bears in Tony's room.
What? Oh, right. The trophies.
Where did they come from?
Why are you asking again?
I'm curious.
Look, I'm a bit busy here, Casey. I'm not too sure. You could check with Ida. She's friends with Tony. She might know more.
Lily?
Mm-hmm.
I went to see Dr. Bouchard.
Ah, yes.
Do you know why she would be angry with me?
Oh, she's gotten a prognosis recently. It was worse than any of us expected. She's taking it hard.
What was the prognosis?
I think I'll leave it to her to talk about the specifics, if she'd like to share.
Can't you help her?
She wants to stay lucid, aware. She's in a lot of pain, even with the meds. We're doing what we can.
Thanks for talking with me about her.
Oh, that's all right. Anytime. Casey, she might not want company now, but if you're able to, check in on her every now and then. I'll do the same.
Joe,
What?
do you know much about what this place was before?
The airship? Not really. I was there on the night it blew in, though.
What was it like?
It blew in during a huge storm. The town got together to tie it down. Nobody knew if there were people trapped on board. Next day, in the light, we could tell it was abandoned. A floating shipwreck. Wild.
Joe? A quick question.
It better be.
Do you know what the Golden Bear trophies are in Miss Hummel's room?
I don't know. And kid, look, I don't have time for your little mysteries. Just ask someone else. All right?
Sorry.
It's fine. I'm just bloody busy.
Okay. Hi, Mr. Bruce.
Good day.
How has your morning been?
I feel unease.
Sorry to hear that. What's this you're listening to?
Music.
Oh, I know. What kind?
Which style? Try to guess.
It feels exciting. It's the kind of music they'd play in a movie right when something's about to happen.
You feel the tension.
When did you travel on the airship?
In the early 30s. Several times. Before the war. And then again, once 1953.
How old were you then?
Young, between 40 and 50 years old.
What was it like back then?
Magnificent. We followed in the footsteps of Ekna, Lehman, Nobile.
Why did you travel on the ship so much?
We performed. Anna would sing.
Who is Anna?
My wife. Late, as you say. She has died.
I'm sorry.
It was a long time ago. My memory fades. Who is that?
Just me, Mr. Bruce.
You are early.
Yes, a little early today.
You stopped the music.
Yep.
I apologize, miss. We have been interrupted.
It's going to be a busy couple of days up here, Mr. Bruce. We'll do our best to keep your schedule intact.
Very well.
Good morning.
Hi.
Want to sit?
Sure. What are you reading?
Oh, the classifieds.
Are you after something?
Kinda. One of my aunties is after some work. She's got a baby on the way.
Congratulations?
Oh, I'll pass it on. Hey, actually, you know any work that's going?
Work?
Yeah, like a job.
Oh. Could she work here?
Maybe.
I could check with Mum. I'll see you later.
Hey, Case.
Hey. Hey, Lily.
Yes?
Do you know much about the airship? Before it was a hospital?
Like when it was just a wreck?
Yeah. How did it end up here?
I don't know. Not sure if anyone knows. One day it just washed up in the sky, which is a bit odd. I was just a kid back then, but I remember hearing about it.
Does anyone know more about it?
Oh, Ted might. The shuttle operator. He spends a lot of time up here. I don't know where he goes off to, but he got the shuttle working. I'm sure he'd know more about the ship.
Where can I find him?
He reads the newspaper for the patients in the cafeteria in the mornings. That's just down the end of the hall.
Thanks, Lily.
No worries. Joe, there you are. Before I forget, we've got to take Dr. Bouchard to the dining room today for lunch.
She won't like that.
She asked me to.
What? It's not like her.
Yeah. It could be a good sign.
She's too far gone for good signs.
Oh,
But
no,
I suppose something's better than nothing.
My lord, you're bleak sometimes.
You'll turn out the same. Don't worry.
The heck I will.
Trust me. It's better to get used to it. They come, they go. All right, I better go pack up Mr. Falk's room.
Oh, right.
Hey, kid, come with me.
Am I in trouble?
What? No. I just need your help. Wait. Why would you be in trouble?
No reason.
Good. This is Mr. Falk's room. Hugo. Did you meet him? He died yesterday. You knew that, right?
Ah. Yeah.
Groovy. How old are you again?
14.
Right. Anyway, we need to pack up his things to make room for new patients, and you're here to help. So we means you. So, that should keep you occupied for a bit. Just keep going till you fill up this box. Thanks.
That's not gonna fit. What's that? An ice cream wrapper.
you are. Come on in. You might be able to help me with this. I want to speak with you about the interview I conducted just now with Mrs. Fitzgerald. I'll put it this way. This was not my most successful interview.
What did she say?
Well, my book is going to be all about Felix, Mr. Pettigrew, and his wonderful work at the hospital. But Mrs. Fitzgerald's review was not exactly glowing. And though I pride myself on my fearless endeavors towards the truth, I am afraid if any more of my fellow patients are less than positive, what then? It ruins the whole book.
Why don't you try talking to Ida instead? She seems more positive, generally.
Ida? Mrs. Vaughan, of course. Why, that's a brilliant idea. I knew you'd think of something. You're a clever kid. I'll make some preparatory notes.
Have you been to Miss Hummel's room?
Of course, of course. So much greenery. Wonderful ambience.
Have you seen her golden bear statues?
Oh, yes. The statuettes. Wonderful craftsmanship. And real gold, so I'm told.
I think they're awards of some kind.
Well, I have seen these items when I go to visit Miss Hummel. But first I must remind you, awards are not everything, my dear. Genius often goes unrecognized during life. In any case, she has not yet told me what the statuettes relate to.
Isn't Miss Hummel... she doesn't speak?
That's correct.
Why did you expect her to talk to you?
Oh, I suppose I shouldn't have. I've spent a considerable amount of time with her recently, talking about my work, my life, bearing my soul, in fact, and yet she won't open up. Not even to me.
Thanks, Mr. Avery.
You are most welcome, Miss Beaumaris.
See you later, Mr. Avery.
My deepest regards. Come by any time.
Oh, look at the time. I should go fetch Tommy for lunch. You're welcome to accompany me if you like.
Okay.
She's not in her room. Well, let's check at the nurse's station, I suppose.
Devon. Good noon.
Mr. Avery, your lunch is on its way.
Very good, yes.
Lily, my dear, do you happen to know where Tommy is?
In her room, surely.
I'm afraid not.
Oh. Oh! She's in with Mr. Bruce.
She's where?
She's in Mr. Bruce's room.
I'm not deaf, dear, just perplexed. Mr. Bruce?
Yes, Mr. Bruce.
Well, there you go. Mr. Bruce's room. Now, why would she be there? I've nothing in particular against Mr. Bruce, but I don't think he and Tommy... Well, Mr. Bruce is he's a very private person. He doesn't usually associate with, well, anyone, I don't think. And between him and Tommy, well, I can't imagine the conversation roaring along. Oh, there you are. What are you doing in here? Hello?
Hello. I heard about Mr. Fogg. You were,
My friend.
a friend, yes. My condolences.
Yes, well, thank you. Let's go have some lunch, Tommy. If that's okay with you, Mr. Bruce.
Quite fine.
You're welcome along as well, dear. Would you like something for lunch?
Sure.
What were you two up to in there? All right. Take a seat, dear. Come along with me, Casey. Let's fetch some grub. All right. It's Ida Devon.
Hello, ma'am.
Mrs. Vaughan.
Yes?
Could you please send up my lunch? As well as Tony's.
Sure thing.
Ms. Hummel.
Got it. Coming right up.
I'm not quite comfortable with these machines. I prefer the telephone, if I'm honest. There we are. Oh, that was a close one. Are you able to bring Tomy's over?
Sure.
Wonderful. I'll see you over there.
That's Miss Hummel's.
Just pop it down in front of her. She'll eat, eventually. That's a dear. Now, go get something for yourself.
Okay.
Very good.
Indeed.
Indeed.
So, thinking caps on.
Hi. Hello.
Yes, your order?
Oh, chicken and mushroom soup, please.
Gotcha. On its way.
Thanks.
Casey, would you like to join us?
Sure.
Very good.
Come out of the woodwork at a time like this.
I suppose it's a possibility.
I might ask Tommy something.
Go ahead.
What was your life like before?
I'm afraid I don't know too much about that.
Do you know anyone who would know more about her?
No, I don't. I believe her family was with her when she first arrived. A sister, but I didn't get to chat with her at all. I didn't know we'd become friends back then.
Thanks. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Hi.
Oh, it's you.
Miss Morris.
You'll have to find somewhere else to sit. Mr. Avery and I have important business to discuss.
Apologies, my girl. Mrs. Fitzgerald isn't quite herself today. Something to do with the attitude of Venus, I suspect.
Mercury.
Yes. Well. Perhaps she's come for me.
Do you have any European relatives?
Well, I have it on good authority that my humble prose is all the rage over there. Perhaps it's a follower of my work. Perhaps they've tracked me to my hermitage to seek my counsel. I get letters from all over, you know.
I think it's Mr. Bruce. It's a debt collector, come to collect on an embarrassment of debt. The man lives above his means. Where's a poet going to get all that finery?
Well, perhaps he's a very good poet.
Look at him over there. He's hiding something.
And is that? It's not Dr. Bouchard.
That it is.
She's a ghost.
Not yet.
She's... Well, I hadn't realized how quickly she'd... My word. I wonder what they're talking about.
Their mutual disdain for polite conversation, perhaps.
Esther Fitzgerald, have some respect.
They started it. I've never gotten more than 3 words at a time out of either of them.
Seems like they have plenty to say now. Oh, look. Someone left the chess set in disarray.
Oh, you devil. Any excuse will do.
Fancy a game?
You go solitaire.
Roger that.
Is this seat taken?
Guess it will be shortly.
You sound like you don't want me around.
Never mind me. Go on, sit down. Sweet of you to keep me company.
Esther? Do you know what the golden bears are? In Miss Hummel's room?
You've seen bears up here? I knew it.
Have you seen bears?
The thumping, the incessant clanging in the night, had to be some gargantuan beast roaming the abandoned areas.
Abandoned areas?
Oh yes, this airship is only partially renovated, you know. There's the general ward, then our little quarter, but there's many areas that are yet to be rebuilt, abandoned decades ago. Chock-a-block with secrets and spirits. What are you scratching down there?
I draw little pictures in here. Silly ones. I just like drawing from time to time.
Oh, marvellous. A visual artist. That's just terrific. Tell me, will you do my portrait?
Well, I also write stuff in here. Just notes for my article.
Article, eh?
I'm a journalist.
Well, you'd better let me see what you've written before you leave the ship. I shall not be misquoted.
Anyway, I meant her awards. The little statues on her chest of drawers.
Oh, right. Those things. Rather poorly made, I've always thought. Too knobby.
What do you know about her past?
Very little, despite my inquiries. She's a black box. Ask Mr. Avery. Recently, he's taken a shine to her. I don't know why, but he knows a little something about awards. He's written half a dozen bestsellers. A brilliant mind, but never tell him I told you so. It'll swell his head. Lily, there you are.
Hey, Case. What is it?
Now, what's this I hear about a visitor?
Oh, there's a government man coming tomorrow.
Come now, we all know that. Don't be coy with me. There's another visitor. From the continent, shall we say.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. Yeah?
Sorry, Mrs. Fitzgerald.
Now look,
I'm just a bit...
before you go, I need a chair. Pronto.
A wheelchair? I'm sorry, but I'm taking care of Dr. Bouchard right at the minute.
Sorry? You're sorry? What about your Nightingale pledge? What about your duty of care?
Look, Mrs. Fitzgerald, we're all very busy today. I'll do what I can,
You don't
but...
take me seriously. None of you do. I am in pain, and I need assistance in order to return to my room.
Okay, all right. Look, I'm going to take Dr. Bouchard back to her room. We'll get you sorted once we've got a moment to spare, okay?
All right, you're up, kid. There'll be chairs in a supply closet somewhere.
No, Mrs. Fitzgerald. She's not trained to transfer. I will not have a broken hip on Casey's conscience. Just wait your turn.
Off with you then.
I might go.
On your way, pop by the nurses' station, won't you? They were meant to send someone to help me get back to my room.
I can help you.
And let them off the hook. Not on my watch. Hurry, if you would. I've been waiting too long already.
All right. I'm back again.
Indeed.
You've got a lot of stuff.
Gifts from my family.
Oh, you have a parcel.
Yes.
Did you want me to open it?
No.
Oh. I can bring it over to you to open if you prefer.
I do not prefer.
You don't want to know what's in there?
Young lady, this is my item, my affair. It is not yours to intrude upon. The world is not a detective novel.
Sorry. What's that egg? On the shelf?
Oh, it is a Fabergé.
Where did you get it?
Another gift. It does not contain the surprise. It is missing.
What surprise?
The second piece, hidden inside.
Can I open it?
Yes, you must twist.
That's still kind of cool. You've got a lot of paintings.
Yes.
Are they gifts from your family too?
Yes.
Why haven't you hung them up yet?
That is enough questions. I do not enjoy speaking of the paintings.
Why?
It doesn't matter.
Excuse me, Mr. Bruce.
Yes?
Do you mind if I ask where you're from?
From?
Before Australia.
Well, I was born in Austria. But I spent many years in England, traveling. Then England, my Anna passed. My wife, Anna, then to here.
What was Austria like?
Austria? I was born, raised there. We lived there many years. We left, never returned.
I wanted to ask you.
Yes?
Could you tell me about her? Your wife?
Anna, she is dead.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
What was your time in England like?
England. We settled there. Our family, but we often toured for Anna, her performances.
Are you German?
I am Austrian. I speak German.
Everyone thinks you're German.
It is the war. Germany was fearsome.
Were you in the war?
We escaped, Anna and myself. to England. Could have, fought, perhaps, should have.
Do you know what the golden bears are in Miss Hummel's room?
A golden bears? A statues?
Yeah.
Ah, I believe film awards. The Berlinale.
The Berlinale. How do you know?
The Golden Bear. It is widely known, well regarded.
What's the Berlinale?
A festival in Berlin of artistic films.
How did she win the awards?
That I am unsure of.
I'll see you a bit later, Mr. Bruce.
Yes.
Look at that. Your dog's fast. I'll just fix that up. Well, I'm off. Should kick in a bit. You'll feel better soon. If not, remember, you've got the buzzer.
Mrs. Fitzgerald, are you decent?
When am I not?
Well,
What is it, Mr. Avery? What's more important than my precious convalescence?
Our Teutonic interloper. Have you discovered any more as to her identity?
Who's that?
Our mysterious German visitor, recently in town.
Oh, well, the staff are clueless. Asking those buffoons would be a waste of time and energy. You hear that? You there, cowering behind the door. Show yourself, or I'll press the panic button. Ha, you little sneak.
Ah, Miss Beaumaris. How opportune. What do you know of this mystery, madame?
Who?
And the Oscar goes to...
The German woman. The one who's in town, presumably, to visit one of us. Think about it, Mrs. Fitzgerald. She can help us.
I suppose. If you're on our side, ask around. We'll see what you bring back. As for you, I'm bedridden, so you'll have to gather intelligence.
I am at your beck and call.
Start with Bruce. Go see what he says, but go in there casual. Don't let him get his guard up. He's very composed.
Very well. Casual it is.
And watch his lips. If they furl up like this, then he's telling you tall tales.
I see, I see.
Well, get on with it, the both of you. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Indeed. Come along now.
Are we going to Mr. Bruce's room?
Yes, but please do not distract me. Herr Bruce is a man of refinement and gentility. Every word I speak must be selected with absolute precision. Herr Bruce?
Mr. Avery.
May I intrude upon you?
You may.
I have Miss Casey with me.
Ah, hello again.
How is your afternoon, Herr Bruce?
Fine.
Yes, though the weather is...
Unpleasant, yes.
Yes. Well, and I was going to ask, how is the weather in your native...
Austria.
Austria?
Much like this, but not in summer.
Ah, yes, and your family, how do they like the weather? In fact, I wanted to ask... How is your family? Do your daughters like to travel? Or possibly granddaughters?
My family travels, yes, though only within Europe.
Ah, so they never come across the Atlantic?
They have not, no.
And they wouldn't? Not even to surprise you?
I do not believe so. Is that all, Mr. Avery?
Oh, yes. Or there wouldn't be any other young ladies that might want to come see you? Not to say that, well, I know that you and your wife, you were...
Please do not speak of her.
Oh, no, of course not. Well, a pleasant afternoon to you, Herr Bruce.
Good day.
Yes, good day. Very difficult to tell. Very difficult.
Hi. See you later, Miss Hummel.
Ah, yes, come in. Asseyez-vous. That's French, my dear. It means sit down.
Do you speak French?
Oui, bien sûr. I can say any word you like. What would you like me to say in French?
Bathtub.
Bathtub. Okay. How about butterfly? Le papillon. You try.
Le papillon.
Brilliant. Superbe. Butterfly, yes, le papillon. Now, this is a word I can say in lots of languages. Motif, schoolnapper, hoodie, mariposa, schmetterling.
How's your writing going?
Well, yes. I suppose I'd better get back to it. Back to work.
See you later, Mr. Avery.
Goodbye, my dear.
So,
Yes?
I found this in Mr. Falk's room.
I see.
I thought you might...
Yes, dear. If you'd pop it on my side table, facing this way. Thank you.
Can you tell me about him?
Him?
Mr. Falk?
Ah, yes, Mr. Falk. Hugo. Well, let's see. Yes, he loved ice cream and fishing. Adored his fishing. That was his work, his trade. And company. He was always in company. You could go around to his place day or night, and you'd always find someone interesting there with him. They had a lovely home, he and his wife. Violet was her name.
See you later, Ida.
See you, Casey.
Nurse Tagliafiore to Mr. Pettigrew's office.
Hi.
We need to talk.
Cool.
Cool? Cool? Outrageous. You're in collusion with that ginger fiend. You've been picking foxglove and slipping it down the dumbwaiter. Death by 1,000 slurps.
You mean Devon? I didn't know he had red hair.
Stop trying to change the subject. You two are in cahoots. I've seen you whispering into the intercom.
I was just ordering food.
The perfect alibi. You're too smart for your own good. That's how I'll catch you.
Don't you use the intercom too?
Oh, that's rich. Now I'm the poisoner. I've been poisoning myself, have I?
I don't like being accused, especially of attempted murder.
If you don't do it, you won't get accused.
Can I sit with you?
Ha! Do what you like, but offer me so much as an apple, and you're out on your arse.
I'll, see you later. Esther?
Yes, yes, whatever you'd like.
Hi, Mr. Bruce.
Hello. Child, you are how old?
I'm 14.
Ah, 14. Do you... How is your schooling?
Some parts are okay. I like English. I'm working on the school newspaper.
The paper?
Just the school paper.
A writer?
I'm still learning.
Very good. You look Gaelic. Your surname, what is it?
Beaumaris.
Beaumaris, like the castle?
Which castle?
I have visited many years ago. Young lady,
Yes?
could you change the record?
Sure.
Thank you. Find the Kurt Weill symphonies. Kurt Weill.
There's no Kurt Weill here.
W.
Huh?
It is German. W. W-E-I-L-L.
Oh. Oh yeah, here it is.
Thank you.
What do you like about this music?
Oh, Stay and listen in silence, if you would.
I'll leave you to it.
Goodbye, miss.
Ah, Casey. Hello.
Hi, Mr. Avery.
You've returned.
Why can't I stay for a moment?
Do what you wish, but please stop discussing it with me.
Dr. Bouchard? Do you remember me? You were my doctor once, when I was a little girl.
Lean forward. That hair. Ruth's girl? Casey?
Yes.
Casey, why are you here again?
I'm here to spend time with the patients.
Well, you spent more than enough with me.
I'm staying.
Suit yourself.
Casey to the nurse's station, please. Casey, your mum asked, come to the nurse's station, please.
If you stay, you'll bring them here. That's the last thing I need right now. Go on.
Okay. See ya.
Ah, Casey. Your mum called. We've got to get you to the shuttle. She's running a bit late.
Why is she late again?
She didn't say, but, well, today's been an absolute mess, both here and in the rest of the ship. Go easy on your mum. Come on.
So, how's your day been?
It's been weird up here. People are a bit on edge today. Must be the weather.
Yeah. Storms get to you. Before you know it, you're yelling over the thunder. Your mum's a pretty big deal around here, yeah?
She's the head nurse.
Yeah, I guess. Busy lady. Got plans for tonight? It's Saturday.
Oh yeah. God. Why is Mum taking so long? I've already missed countdown.
You have a tally? Cool.
Here I am. Here I am. Sorry, Ted.
All good, Mrs. B. I'll start her up.
I was waiting too.
Leave it, Casey. This is not the time. And in fact, there'll be no more cheek from you for the rest of the evening. Got it?
We're in for a bumpy ride.
Did you ask Dr. Shen about the interview?
What?
The interview with Dr. Shen.
What interview?
You really forgot.
Casey, I'm not a saint. Adults make mistakes too sometimes. You'll find that out when you're older. I don't appreciate that you made Lily run around to find you, by the way.
I was just late. Like you were.
Don't you turn this around on me. And don't talk back. I can't count on you, Casey. Like yesterday. I told you not to bring your notebook. And what's the first thing I discover on the trip up? You were never going to take this seriously.
But, Mum, I'm trying. I spent time with Mr. Bruce. He told me all about his wife, the opera singer. That really cheered him up, talking about her.
I didn't say you did nothing, but you were given a responsibility. I don't understand it, Casey. I just don't understand. Would it have killed you to have done what I asked for just 3 days? I thought this was something that you might take an interest in. I guess I was wrong.
All right. We're here. That wasn't too rough after all. Morning, Mrs. B. Hey, Casey.
Morning.
Hi. I'll get us going.
Here we are.
Well, today is... Let's talk after lunch. All right, where are they? Lily, Joe, where are you?
I'll find them.
Sure. Joe? Lily?
Sorry, we were doing the rounds. Joe's up with Tommy now.
All right, take a moment. How are you?
I'm fine. I just need to... Mr. Pettigrew gave me this list. Order of events, he said.
What is this? Beef burn iron?
I didn't have time to ask. Joe to the nurse's station. Joe.
Good morning.
Well, it's no longer raining, I suppose.
How are you today?
Worse.
Is there anything I can do?
No.
Would you rather I wasn't here?
I am tired. It is not... It's nothing to do with you.
I'm going to leave.
You don't need to announce it.
Mr. Pettigrew wants a meal made for the inspector.
Esther? Esther? Was there a party last night? Mr. Avery. Mr. Avery, it's morning.
Ida, Mr. Mr. Sorry.
Oh, it's already full.
apologize. Earlier I was abrupt. The parcel is from my family. We are not, they show me courtesy. I'm very far away from them. You may open it if you wish.
It's heavy. I think it shows photos? Like a cinema. Yeah. There are these little slides that came with it. Pretty sure I can turn it on. I'll put these slides in. We can have a look.
No.
Okay. Yes.
Thank you. How was your evening?
Fine. Well, it was horrible.
Oh.
My mum's being really mean. She's basically expecting me to be a nurse. And it's like she wants me to be with every patient all the time. And then she leaves me alone all day with no instructions. And afterwards she assumes I haven't done anything. She's just awful. How do you all stand her?
When I arrived, I knew no one. Your mother, she made me at ease. She has been very good to me.
She's nice to everyone but me.
It is a common situation among family. Today's event, the visitor, many are under strain. Later, when it is quiet, speak with her.
I don't want to.
Casey.
Yes?
Mr. Pettigrew, the hospital director. Have you seen him today?
Oh, I don't think I've met him. Why do you ask?
He is meant to see me.
Oh. Why is he meant to see you?
I do not wish to be here.
Nobody likes hospitals, but you don't have a choice if you're sick.
I have a choice.
I'm just leaving.
Here we are. I'll just sit you here for now. Hey, Casey. Mr. P's going to be here for a bit. Keep an eye on him, eh? Not part of your usual rhythm, is it, Mr. P?
I suppose not.
Okay.
Good. I've got to get back. They shouldn't be too much longer now.
Code Blue, room 413. Dr. Shen? Joe? Code Blue, room 413.
Hi, Mr. Bruce.
Miss Beaumaris.
This is a different place for you. I mean, you're not usually here.
I will meet a man here.
I'll keep you company for a bit.
Very good. May I make a request?
Of course.
In my room, a comb and a hand mirror. First drawer of my side table. Could you please bring them here?
Sure.
Thank you.
Here you go.
The mirror. The calm. Other direction.
Oh, sorry. I might go.
Working yarns on its way. Saints up, goddammit.
Yes, bring her here.
Oh, hey, Casey.
Hi, Lily.
For our visitor. In fact, I had some questions.
Questions? We're past time. There's no time for questions.
Nope, can't find her.
How
Not
is
to
that?
worry, my good man. There's plenty of local colour that I'll be able to provide. I just
You're
need...
not doing anything. Anything. Mrs. Beau Morris will be taking him around. He's visiting Mrs. Vaughan, talking with Mr. Bruce, then eating a delicious lunch. You are nowhere on the itinerary. Just stay the hell out of the way.
Was that the elevator?
It's him. Not a word, Mr. Avery.
He's a no-show. What?
Did you double check?
There was no one. I waited around, no one in sight. No car down the road, no nothing.
I'll look into this. Hello there. Are you lost?
I'm Casey.
Yes, well, we'll have to find someone to look after you.
Who are you?
I'm the director of this place, Mr. Pettigrew. Now, come along.
Mum is the head nurse. She said I could go around by myself.
Mrs. Beau Morris. Oh, of course. Yes, you're helping out for a few days. I'm so sorry. It totally slipped my mind. Casey Beau Morris. Lovely to meet you. I'm Mr. Pettigrew. Felix, your mum's boss, I suppose. Though she calls the shots more often than not, as I'm sure you're aware. It's wonderful to have you here. I can't stay and chat, but please keep up your vital work. Keep those patients happy. I'll see you around. God damn it. Sunday. Ah, here we go. It's Felix. Where is he? Bob, the bloody counsellor. The cricket? No, it's fine. Of course. Yes, we'll reschedule. Yes, you too. He's rescheduled.
Are you kidding me?
Look, a last-minute emergency. Just tell everyone to stand down. I'm going to ruminate for a bit. Figure out what this means for all of us. Talk to you soon.
Don't you eat lunch?
No, I am sustained intravenously.
Do you miss eating?
I miss being healthy. But that's not coming back.
What's in there?
Total parenteral nutrition. Marvel of modern medicine. Everything the dying body needs. That's enough. I need to think.
Mr. Avery, the way Mr. Pettigrew spoke to you, he was rather rude to you, I think.
Well, I'm not quite sure you understood the situation. The gravity, I mean. I must say I was caught off guard by his conduct. Felix has always presented himself to me as such a level-headed businessman. To see him in a flap like that, well, it was quite out of character.
I'm sure it had nothing to do with you.
Oh, of course. Water off a duck's back. Thank you, my dear, for lunch. Well, I shouldn't let it get away, I suppose.
Hi, Mr. Avery.
Oh, yeah, hello. I suppose you can come in. I don't know if I'll be particularly charming company just now.
Is something wrong?
There was just a strange moment before.
Oh, I saw.
Yes, well, I'm not sure what it looked like from your perspective. Matters between adults they're often quite nuanced. Significant goings on beneath the surface. Yes.
I hope you'll feel better soon.
Well, thank you, Casey.
Well, Tony has a visitor. This is she.
I'm ready to order.
Yep. What'll it be?
I'd like the tomato soup, please.
On its way.
Thank you.
So, you're Tommy's niece?
Somewhat. She is the sister of my grandmother.
Ah, her great niece.
I suppose. And a friend of hers, Mrs.
I just compliment you on the soup.
Yes. Toby is a
Delicious,
good friend.
as always.
My best friend, in fact.
Well, thanks, Mr. Avery. It actually means a lot. Thanks.
St. Evan.
Would you believe? On a 19-minute turnaround.
Interesting.
Ah, Casey. This is Agnete. She's here to see Tommy. Have you two met?
Not yet. Nice to meet you. I am Tommy's great niece.
Hi.
Casey's helping out up here for a few days. Come, sit for a bit.
Mr. Bruce.
Ah, Miss Beaumaris. An insider. Have you spoken to your mother recently?
What do you mean?
I'm hoping to hear something about Mrs. Fitzgerald. She's in the ICU, clutching to life by the barest thread. You can come in, but perhaps we'll refrain from our usual banter.
Do you know more about what happened to Esther?
It was sepsis. So I've been told. I'd be lying if I told you I knew exactly what that means, but I know it's nasty. Something to do with the vitals, I believe.
Why didn't the doctors help her sooner?
Well, that's a good question. An oversight by the staff, no doubt. I suspect there shall be repercussions.
I'll just...
Yes.
Hey, kid.
Oh, hi.
Well, how's Mrs. Fitzgerald?
She's stable. Asleep, but stable. Down in recovery.
Oh, goodness. Stable. Wonderful.
Yep. It's a relief.
So, was
Sepsis. They think it was from a kidney infection.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
How did we miss that?
Well, you wouldn't expect it as much in a patient that can still get around by themselves. Dr. Burchard, on the other hand, or Mr. Bruce. Shit!
Oh. Where is he?
I left him near the stage.
I thought he was
I'll
in-
go. Make sure Devon's got his lunch ready.
On it. Devon, do you have Bruce's lunch prepped?
Mr. Bruce, sorry to keep you waiting.
Goodbye, miss. I enjoyed remembering with you.
Hello, dear.
Hi, Ida.
Mr. Bruce, just the man I was looking to see. Mr. Pettigrew. So, about visitor. Well, I'm afraid... I suppose... Oh, of course. Well, not yet, but I was just heading to her room after checking in with you.
I see that. Her door is open.
Yes. I'll pop in there now. Have a restful afternoon. Here, Bruce.
And you? Giuseppe, a moment. All right.
Off this ship. I am to spend my remaining time in my home. On the ground.
Oh, I'm not sure what you've been promised by the staff, but you're in respite care, as I understand it. You can't just up and leave.
I hate this place. I am about to die. The very least you can do is let me die in my home.
Look, think about what you're saying. You're being looked after in an airborne palace, receiving highest quality care by personnel that you yourself have trained. I can't allow an irrational impulse.
Irrational?
Well, I am quite sure this is against the recommendation of the medical staff. I am hearing you, I promise, but my hands are firmly tied.
You're the director. This flying monstrosity exists because of you.
You ungrateful crow! I gave you lifelong residency at rock-bottom prices! You and all the other patrons who used to dwell in that ramshackle county home. At great expense to myself and my financiers, by the way.
I do not care about you or your financiers. I am not dying here.
I've had just about enough of this. You don't get to boss me or anyone around anymore. You'll be sorry about this.
I'll be dead, you son of a bitch.
That's it. I
Must be hungry.
No. Out.
Why?
I've had enough. Just get out.
How are you feeling?
Oh, Casey. Oh, well, a little worried. Fine otherwise.
How is she?
Just resting. But she seems well, I think.
I'll leave you to it.
Yes. Thanks for popping by.
Casey, meet me at the lounge, please.
Ah, there you are. Come on, let's sit for a bit. Well, I suppose you heard about the counsellor.
Yeah.
I've been rushed off my feet the past few days. Once it was all over, I thought about you. And I realized how much I've been asking of you. This is my job, so of course it's all very normal to me. But this is all very new for you.
I've been doing okay. I mean, it is pretty new, I guess. Most of the patients are nice to be around.
Casey, I'm... Oh, well, I'll say it. I'm embarrassed. I shouldn't have gotten angry with you. Everything that's been happening up here, the visit, the storm, and there was a nurse that quit.
Joni.
That's right. It all piled up on me, and I let it out on you. I'm sorry.
I wish you had talked with me about it.
That's fair. You're getting older now. I shouldn't assume that you won't get what's going on in my life. Today, I finally got a chance to hear about what you've been up to. For instance, Joe told me you've been helping him out quite a bit. But I should have just listened to you. Actually listened. So, tell me, how have things been going up here?
Well, I've spent a lot of time with Miss Hummel.
Oh, that's lovely.
It made me realize how much we focus on talking. When someone doesn't talk, at first I thought there would be no way of communicating. But when I was sitting with her, we were still together, spending time together.
My. You have been paying attention. We'll make a nurse of you yet.
I've never met anyone like Esther.
Yes, neither have I.
Will she be okay?
Yes, we think so. She was very poorly, but we caught it just in time.
Does she make it hard to work here? She thinks everybody's doing a bad job.
Well, Esther's been proved right, in a way. We didn't catch the infection nearly early enough. When you're in this line of work, having the best intentions is where you start. Actually meeting everyone's needs. It's a constant struggle, especially recently.
I might get back to it.
Yes, me too. Looking forward to hearing more tonight. Oh, by the way, I asked Dr. Shen about the interview. She said she'll have a bit of time in her office, around 3.
Thanks, Mum.
You enjoy the rest of your day now, okay?
Thanks, Mum.
See you tonight. Oh, fine. Really well, actually. I think I'd forgotten how to talk with her. You know what I mean?
No, but yes.
How'd you go with Mrs. Fitzgerald?
It was sepsis. She responded well, already in recovery.
Thank heavens.
This staff shortage.
Oh, I was going to say, Vivian's accepted the offer. She's able to start next week.
Full-time?
Full-time.
Oh, that'll ease things up a bit.
It'll give Lily a chance to find her feet.
She's getting there.
Now, about Margot. We've got to figure something out.
You know, Ted was saying his aunt was looking for work.
In home care? You're thinking?
We could drop by every now and then.
Yes, we could. We could make it happen. Could be the beginnings of our ground crew.
Could we sneak it past?
Oh, he's pretty preoccupied. Doubt he'd notice over the next couple of days at least. And then, well, it's already done.
I'll see what Ted thinks. If all goes to plan, we'll run it by her.
She'll be over the moon.
Well,
she'll smile.
She'll smile.
Lily.
Dr. Shen?
You seen Ted around?
Oh, around this time, he's nowhere to be found. Responds to a page, though.
Would you mind?
Oh, not at all. Shuttle operator to A Ward Nurses Station. Shuttle operator. So, I'm sorry about earlier.
What do you mean?
When Mrs. Fitzgerald, you said I should have realised earlier. I'll do better.
Oh. I was surprised, I suppose. My frustration, let's just say it wasn't entirely directed towards you. I'm sorry. I think you got a little, well, caught in the blast.
Oh. Thanks for saying so. I'll still do better.
Me too.
Afternoon.
Hi.
Hi, Lily. Dr. Shen, need another special run?
Well, perhaps tomorrow. Is your aunt still looking for work?
Yeah, she is. Auntie Linda.
How would she feel about in-home care for the elderly? Starting ASAP, casual rates, but there's potential for ongoing work.
Well, she needs work ASAP, so that part sounds good. But she's not a fan of heights.
Perfect. The first job would be staying with Dr. Bouchard in her home down in Powlett, looking after her for the next few weeks. Mrs. Beau Morris and I will be dropping by.
All right if I give her a buzz?
Oh, sure. I've got to do the rounds anyway.
Hey, Aunt. It's Ted. Got a job, eh? Looking after an old doctor. Not up here. In her place. Her house. Really sick. Cancer. Tough bird. Yeah, they're alright. Yeah. Yeah, I will.
Alright.
Yeah, she'll do it.
Wonderful. We'll get you more details tomorrow morning. Linda?
That's it.
Thanks, Ted.
No worries.
Hi, Dr. Shen.
Ah, Casey. Yeah, your mum said you'd be up here. How's it going so far?
It's been fine. I've just been spending time with the patients. Hope it's been helpful.
Oh, I think so. The residents don't get a lot of visitors up here. Having someone new around would be quite exciting for them. Anyway, welcome to my office. Our office, actually. I share it with your mum. That's her desk.
She has a photo of me? Weird. She sees me every day.
Ah, it's nice to be able to glance over and see your family while you're at work. I've got one of my mum and dad here.
I haven't seen Mum much.
Yeah, she's with me over in general a lot of the time. There's lots we need to do over there to prepare for the inspection, as well as dealing with some burn trauma from the fire last week. I think knowing that you're over there is giving her some peace of mind. Oh, how'd that purple spot go? On your tummy? I'd been meaning to check in.
All good now. It's gone.
Well, that's great to hear. I guess I better get back to it. Good luck, Casey.
See ya.
I'd better be getting on.
Of course.
Thanks, Ida.
Any time. Casey.
Hello, Casey.
Am I interrupting?
No. Sit with us if you'd like.
Was she an actress? I saw her awards.
Oh, no. She was an editor for documentary films, movies about real life.
What are her movies like?
It is difficult to describe. They are quite personal, quite direct. She has very unique methods as a filmmaker. That is why people were so excited about her work. And also, in the cinema business, women are not taken seriously. Tommy? She demanded seriousness. She was a very serious figure in the cinema.
What films did she make?
There are many. Perhaps the most famous one, it is called Træls. The title is not so good in English. I believe they called it Gruel or Grueling. It is about the lives of the people who farm the pigs.
Okay.
You would like it if you saw it. I know.
Do you like her films?
Yes. I like them very much. They are hard sometimes to watch. Stark. But really full of bravery. Full of warmth. Full of her.
What is the rest of your family like?
It is big. A very large family. Tommy has 7 brothers and 3 sisters. And Tommy's mother, she sometimes would take more children.
She would steal children?
No, adoptere.
Oh, adopt.
Yes. So, I do not have a blood relationship with Tommy. My mother became a part of Tommy's family at 4 years old. In this way, they became sisters. You see? So, the cousins in my generation, we are maybe 50, 60 people. The oldest is Tommy's age. Almost. The children of her oldest brother. And the youngest is just being born this year.
Wow.
It can be very good. Tommy didn't like it much, though. She and I, we get along very well. But there are many in the family with whom she wishes no contact.
What was Tommy like before?
What do you mean?
Like, back in Denmark.
Oh, when she wasn't working, she was like she is now. She was calm and warm. She loved her plants.
Do you remember anything she said?
Oh, you know. Clean your hands. Have some butter. Just the things adults say to children.
I wish I had met her back then.
She was different when she was working. Very busy, very focused in her little dark room. So this is nice.
Just me. Hey, Casey. I thought to bring these by. I thought Tommy might...
Rose.
Did she just... What did she say?
Rose. In English, you say it as rose.
Rose.
Well, there you go.
She loves them.
She does, doesn't she? I'll leave you to it then. Oh, the shuttle heads back down around 5:30.
5:30 in afternoon?
5:30 to 6.
5:30 to 6. Very good.
Yep.
Thank you.
I might go for now.
Very well.
See you later.
Goodbye.
You out there, in you come. I suppose you heard.
About the VIP not coming?
Yes. A setback, to be sure. Perhaps we could consider it a test run, a trial. For bigger and better things. But for what?
More important person?
Yes. Who's that fellow in WA? Perrin something. Perhaps I'll fly out. Fly out to WA and bring him back. Yes.
Sounds great.
I agree. Thank you for your ear, Casey. I've got something to work with. You'd best get back to it.
Hey, kiddo.
Hey. Joe, did you know Mr. Falk?
Oh, yeah. I guess.
Can you tell me what he was like?
Oh, right. I guess he was a funny, jolly kind of guy. A fisherman before he was up here. He wasn't too much trouble. He was friendly with a few of the others, Mrs. V and Mr. Avery. I gotta get back to work.
Joe?
Yep.
I think Dr. Bouchard is angry with me.
Oh, right. It isn't you. She's just... Look, maybe it's best to steer clear of her. Leave her to the professionals. Go chat with Mrs. F instead. She's in the room just below us. She'll talk your head right off.
Ah, there you are.
Oh, hey boss.
No, Lily.
She'll be helping Mr. P with dinner, I think.
Oh, fine. Well, how are things?
Well, they're quieter, which is good.
Very good. Very good. And the place looks wonderful. You all did splendid work.
Thanks.
Yes. It was a great test run for next week.
Next week?
You've heard of Stan Perrin?
I don't
He's
think...
fishing for new investments. Healthcare related. And I've got an in. I'll be flying to Perth on Tuesday. Let Mrs. Beaumaris know, if you will. Big things happening. Big things on the horizon.
Right. Okay.
Yes, I'll have to go begin the prep for that now. No rest for the ambitious, to quote our Mr. Avery. Good stuff, team. Keep up the good work.
Joe? Can I ask you a question?
I suppose.
Did you know the nurse that quit?
Who? Joni? Yeah. How come?
Do you know why she quit?
Why do you care?
I'm a journalist.
What? You're in school. Whatever. Joni, just... people leave. It's no big deal.
Careful there. I shouldn't excite you so. Not when you're in this state. Perhaps you could wait till tomorrow for the details.
Spit it out.
Well, first things first. The woman's name. Magnet.
Magnet? Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Couldn't have been Garnet or Agate?
Magnet is what I heard.
Either way, it's a stony name. Metallic. Inscrutable.
Yes, and that she was. I had quite a task in finding out anything further. Besides which, I must admit, I was not quite in the mood for it today.
Not in the mood? Hogwash. Can you at least describe her for me?
Well, I only caught a glimpse, but she was young.
Young? I see.
Yes, and elegant, but dressed like a ruffian.
Is that so?
But still refined. Unmistakably European.
I see.
Oh, you've got company.
It's just Mr. Avery. Come on in.
Excuse me, Mrs. Fitzgerald.
You know what I mean.
I'll leave you two to it.
As you like.
Yes, as you like.
Nurse Morris.
I could get used to that.
We'll see. It's time. Time to go, dear. You'd better say some goodbyes.
Okay.
Take your time. I'm headed to the shuttle. Come along when you're ready.
Ah, Casey. Heading off then.
It's been really nice spending time with you.
And with you, dear. Oh, before I forget. It's not my best work, but would you like to have it?
Yes. Thank you. That would be lovely.
Oh, it's nothing. Hope to see you again soon. Bye, Casey.
Bye.
Hello.
Hi. I've got to go.
You will be back?
I'm sure I'll come and visit.
It would be good. Thank you. I have enjoyed your company. Your mother waits.
Oh, yeah. Thanks. And, yeah. Bye.
Goodbye.
You again?
I just came to say goodbye.
Goodbye? Where was my goodbye yesterday? Or the day before?
I'm not coming back tomorrow.
Oh, well, why ever not?
School's starting soon.
Ah, yes, school. Well, just remember to keep your mind open outside the schoolhouse.
Well, anyway, goodbye.
Barely worth it, I suppose. No doubt I'll be seeing you again soon. Either running this place or tearing it to the ground. In any case, I'll be seeing you.
Bye, Esther.
Ah, Miss Morris. You've stuck around awfully late this evening.
Well, I've just come to say goodbye.
And you'll be back tomorrow, yes?
No, sorry. School's starting again soon.
School? Whatever for? I left school when I was a mere 12 years old, and look what I made of myself.
I don't really have a choice.
No, I suppose not. Outrageous. But there it is. I've greatly enjoyed having another protege around. I look forward to reading your work. Perhaps we can form the kernel of a local writers' circle. You and I. Now run along, my dear. I look forward to seeing you again soon.
Bye, Mr. Avery. Hi, Tommy. I'm heading off now, but I just wanted to say, thanks. Talking with you was really nice. You're a great listener. I felt like I could understand myself a bit better, if you know what I mean, afterwards. Anyway, I'll see you later. I hope so, anyway. Bye.
Hey, Case. It's gonna be strange not seeing you around the halls tomorrow.
I'm gonna miss it. It's been fun up here.
We're gonna miss you too, aren't we, Joe?
Hmm? Oh, sure.
There you go.
I'll come back for visits and stuff.
Sounds lovely. I'm sure I'll see you around town once we finally get another nurse on and Joe and I can stop working overtime.
Can't wait. Gonna miss the pay though.
Yeah. Oh, and Lily?
Yes?
I think you're a great nurse.
Oh, Casey, that means a lot. Your mum has taught me a lot already, but I still have so much to learn. Oh, and Joe has too, of course.
I love being your afterthought.
I'm serious. Thank you.
Well, it's fine.
All right. Your mum will be waiting. Till next time.
See you, kid.
Bye.
We're on time today, Ted.
I noticed. Thank you very much, Mrs. B. Hey.
Hey.
That was a hectic weekend. Well, you're officially off the hook. Thanks for all the help. Now you can just enjoy the rest of your holidays.
Finally.
It wasn't that bad, was it?
Well, I guess not.
It was pretty handy having you around in the end. So, you've probably got plenty of material for your article. What are you going to write about?
Everything.
You might need to upgrade to a broadsheet. I'm looking forward to giving it a read. What do you feel like for dinner?
Anything but soup.
I think I can handle that.